Hello, in this video I'm gonna tell you why Safari isn't working on your iPhone. First, the first reason may be poor or no internet connection, of course. So, since Safari requires active internet connection, weak Wi-Fi or mobile data issues can prevent it from loading websites, so it's worth trying to see in other apps if those have access to the internet. You can go to, for example, the App Store, then search for whatever, honestly. Let's search for Facebook, and yeah, it found it, right? I can start downloading. I'm gonna stop downloading soon, but yeah, I can start. You can see it's loading, so yeah, it works. Now, if other apps don't have internet access, then you can slide it down from the right top part of the screen, find airplane mode and toggle it on, then wait for 10 seconds, toggle it off. You may need to restart your router if the problem also occurs on other devices. You may also need to go to settings and go to Wi-Fi or cellular, depending on what you're using currently, and make sure it's enabled and connected. Then also there may be a website or server issue. If the site you're trying to visit is down, then you can try accessing a different website or use another device to confirm. Like, for example, you can go to the Safari app, try going to a different website and see if that other website works. If it does, then most probably there's a server issue with the website you're trying to access and there's nothing you can do about it. Just wait until the problem gets fixed. You can also go to Downdetector.com, and here you can find what services are currently having some problems. Like, for example, you can see New York Times website has some problem currently. This is the amount of reports currently of outages on the server. So yeah, there's some problem currently with it. Now, also, maybe there's accumulated website data that can cause loading problems. And to fix it, you should go to the settings, then go to apps and go to Safari. Now, go to clear history and website data. Let's find it because I don't really see it currently. Yeah, you can see clear history and website data. Click on that. Then you can select all history and clear history. You can also go to the Safari and click on this icon right here, or just slide up like that on the address bar, and then you'll have all the websites open. Press and hold on done, then click on close all 26 or whatever amount of tabs. Now try accessing the website again. There's a chance that there are also content restrictions or screen time limits. If parental controls or screen time are enabled, they may be blocking Safari or certain websites within Safari. So you may want to go to settings, then screen time, and then content and privacy restrictions. And now if they are enabled, then it may lock some things, so you may want to just disable that. And if you have parental controls, then there's nothing to do about it. You just need to, like, I don't know, contact your parent or stuff like that. Maybe they blocked a website that you actually need to access, and they will need to unblock it. There's also a chance that you have some extensions or experimental features enabled and they made the browser not work properly. So we may also go to settings, then apps, then Safari, and now first of all find extensions. You can see I have them right here, and you'll find different extensions on the list. You can turn them off so they don't interfere with your Safari. Sometimes those extensions may be just faulty. Also, in Safari settings, you can go to advanced at the bottom, then find experimental features. I don't know if it's there. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't see it. So yeah. Also, experimental features aren't there, I think. Maybe. No, but if you have experimental features anywhere here, then you can disable them. Now, there's also a chance that you have outdated iOS or just some bugs. For bugs, you can press and hold on power and either of the volume buttons until this screen shows up, then slide to power off, wait for 30 seconds, and after that, start pressing and holding on the power button. If on the other hand you have outdated iOS, then go to settings and go to general, then go to software update, and if there is any update available, just install it. You can see I have an update available. I should click on update now. It'll start downloading the update. Later on it'll prompt me to restart the iPhone, and that'll apply the update. Now there's also a chance that you have low storage, so also in general in settings, see how many storage you have left. I actually have 27.9 gigabytes left, so it's completely enough. But if you have like very little of storage left, it may cause different applications to work in just unexpected way. Then also you may have some corrupted network settings, so you may need to go to general in settings, then transfer or reset iPhone, reset, and select reset network settings. But remember, it will erase all your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth devices, so you'll need to reconnect to Wi-Fi networks and enter the passwords again, and also to Bluetooth devices you'll need to reconnect again. I'm gonna continue. Now let's click on reset network settings. It's gonna restart my iPhone. Let's wait until it starts, or maybe it's already started. Not yet. Okay. Yeah, and now our iPhone is restarted. So now the network settings are reset. Let's go back to like our settings, then our Wi-Fi, and I'm gonna find a Wi-Fi network that I want to connect to. You can see I need to re-enter the password. And it should be okay. I hope I entered the correct password. Yeah. And now you should try seeing if your Safari works. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.